Hello everyone and welcome to day 2 and 3 roundup of the Hell Hades free-to-play Raid Shadow Legends challenge. My name is Greg, thank you for joining me today. Let me show you how I've progressed over the last couple of days of doing this challenge. Nowhere near as much as some of the people in the community, I can tell you that, but first of all, check out my champions. Kale, my starter champion, is now at level 50, 5-star. Do need to get that last star ascended, and we're working on his gear. I'm equipping him with the daily login lifesteal stuff, and I'm leveling that up to maximum, up to 16. So tomorrow when we get to the next stage, we'll have a full set of lifesteal. That'll really help out. I have bought his masteries as well, so obviously we need to now work on getting him to level 6 or 6-star, level 60, and to be able to get that final 6-star mastery, which is obviously going to be War Master for the extra damage that he will do, but that is waiting. My other ones I've been working on, we have Aethel. Now, if you saw the first video, I said I didn't really like Aethel that much, but I happened to pull her in a mystery shard, and she does do good damage. She is worth it. She's just, I'm not as much of a fan of her as I am Kale, so I didn't choose her as my starter champion. But since I've got her, I'm building her, and she's being very useful. Miss Greater Monster was the epic I got from the promo code, and he's now level 40, working on his ascension. We've also got a couple of masteries there. That's not really worth it, anything. Kind of trash gear on these champions, to be honest with you. I've got the cruel stuff on Aethel, and I've got some immortal and life artifacts on him. It'll do for now until I get something better. The other champion I'm working on, I'm not really working on it, but just to kind of help out a little bit as War Priest. Those are my core ones. And the other ones, I've pulled a few. Some of them are campaign farmable, like this guy. I've just picked him up. He is very good damage dealer, actually. I'm tempted to kind of maybe keep him. At least he'll be good in faction wars anyway. And then the rest of the champions, I haven't really got many more. That's basically all I have. I've stuck a couple in the vault. I did pull a couple of void shards. I should have recorded it really, but I got Bloated Drown Wraith and Painsmith. Neither of which are really worth anything. I've just shoved them in here just in case I want to use them at some point. I'm not sure though. Faction wars again, they'd be quite useful in. Painsmith is very hard hitting, and Drown Bloodwraith has a decreased defense, useful for the faction wars, but not really worth building out at this moment in time. Anyway, that's where my champion stands at the moment. In terms of progression, I'm not buying stuff. This is a free-to-play challenge. In terms of progression, campaign, we'll start there. I have completed normal, and that's where I got the void charge from, which I couldn't wait to pull, so I pulled it. All 3 stars, completely maxed out. Don't need to come back to normal anymore, hopefully. And hard, I'm working my way through hard. First few stages are all 3-starred, and up until we get to stage 5, and then I've just been working on just getting through them, and I've kind of come up to a bit of a roadblock around here, which I could get through it if I just put all the good champions in, but I may work on that one, because if we complete this campaign hard, we get our first sacred shard, which will give us our first epic champion. Hopefully we don't pull a legendary. You're never going to hear someone say that in Raid normally, but we're not allowed to use legendaries that we pull from shards, so we want epics. But yeah, that would be really good. So what are we going to do today? Well, let me just show you quickly progression on this one thing. Spirit Keep up to level 8. Pretty much the same in most of them. Stage 9 on the Arcane Keep. Magic Keep I've got up to stage 7. Void Keep, stage 7. Yeah, so all the kind of potion keeps are fairly similar. Stage 5, I'm a little bit behind on the Force Keep because all my strong champions are Magic Affinity, which is weak against Force, so this is one of the harder ones. Minotaur pushed up to stage 9. Ice Golem, I've gone up to stage 5. Spider's Den, I've managed to go up to stage 5. One of the harder ones to do at the early stages. Dragon pushed up to stage 7. This is really good actually, because this is the first stage where you can get 5-star artifacts. So if I start running this a bit more once I've got my champions in order, we can start getting some better gear for them, and that's what you want to do. Finite stage 3, Finite's very difficult, probably one of the hardest ones to do, and the rest are locked. So that's the dungeons. Faction wars, I haven't really pushed much. I've got 11 on the Dark Elf. That's all I've done so far. At the moment I've got more keys. We'll do these later. I don't know whether I'll be able to do anything. I can only get 1 star because I've only got 1 Dark Elf champion. I fed my sniper, and well, this one is kind of not even going to help at all. So that's going to be very difficult to get anything achieved soon. Arena, I've got up to Silver 2, and we're doing pretty well on the Arena. We can work on that at the moment. And then Clan Boss. Now, I do want to do Clan Boss in the moment. We'll do that in a second because I've been working on the missions and challenges. So, challenges, okay, champions, part 3 of 5. I need to summon a rare magic champion and win a campaign battle using 4 champions level 40 or higher. That's not going to be too much trouble. Hopefully we can get this in a moment when I do some summonings with the shards that I've got. Artifacts, this is almost done. We can do this pretty much straight away. Get to level 8 or higher. Just got to do that one more time. That's easy. Dungeon-wise, this is the tricky one because at the moment we need to remove or steal a shield buff from the Magic Guardian. I don't have any characters that can do that at the moment. This one here places a heal reduction debuff on the Spirit Guardian while beating stage 7 of the Spirit Keep. Now this one I may actually be able to do because if we look at our champions, what we can use is use the filter and we can look for the debuffs and look for heal reduction. I have one that does it. I have Rocktooth. So let's just try and do that right now. Let's go to stage 7 of the Spirit Keep and we're going to take out... Oh, we've got Rocktooth in there. So he needs to land his heal reduction on this stage. We'll get the AoE done. Right, now we need to do the heal reduction. Attacks one enemy, places a 50% heal reduction for 2 turns. It just goes, and it didn't work. Okay, so he might not have enough accuracy to do it. So that's the problem. Okay, so with the gear, all I've done is chuck on random gear. I think it was a mission to equip someone with attack percentage stuff. So we can actually just change that out. All we need is some accuracy. But okay, so now he has 125 accuracy. That should be plenty for stage 7 of the keep. Let's try it again. Okay, so we reached the end here. So we're going to just take out the side adds as normal. We just want to minimize any damage coming back. We'll do the AoE. Might as well get some damage going. Okay, so now... Oh, we put a decrease. Oh, decreased accuracy. I don't think it matters at this stage. We should be able to do it. There we go. It went on. It went on. You see that? It went on. So I'm hoping that's all you need to do. Is you need to land it and then beat the stage. So I'll just put it back on auto. And if we beat the stage, I'm hoping that is all that was required to complete that mission. Okay, so we completed it. Did it complete? Yes, that was what we had to do. And that's all you need to do. That's fantastic. So yeah, I don't have a champion that does remove or steal shield buffs, so I cannot do this one. Stage 7 of the Force Keep, I may be able to do it now that I've leveled up some my characters, but they are all magic affinity, so it is a difficult one. So what I want to do now is work on the missions. We need to earn 3 stars in 1 day for clan activity. So to do that, I need to, if I look at the members here, all I have to do, I've done everything, I just need to do 2 Demon Lord keys. So that's one thing we want to show the progress here. So I haven't really got too far on the old clan boss. We're going to go on easy to start with, and we're looking, hopefully, we can get over 1.142 million damage. So we're going to battle this one. So yeah, it looks like if I've done my maths right, I think we've done 1 key, which means that we've done maximum damage to the clan boss using only 1 key. And that's it. There you go, 1.33 damage. So that puts us 5th on the rest of the clan, 1.33, and it's 1.14. So we've done maximum damage. So we can now use our second key on normal, which we'll get nowhere near. But if we can just get, oh yeah, we need 900,000 damage. I don't think we're going to do that with this team. This is Void, so maybe Sorceress will do a little bit of a better job on Void rather than on a weak affinity. But let's try it. Okay, so we ended up with 1.23 million damage. You can see all the damage is coming from Kale. And that's because he does the poisons. That's why I wanted him as my starter champion. So 1.1, that gives us, oh, not quite enough to go up to the second chest. It doesn't matter too much because the first 2 chests are actually the same. They're both adept chests. You get the same rewards from them. You really need to move up to the warrior chest to get slightly better rewards. But I mean, rewards from easy and normal are pretty, almost not worth having. But at early stages, you'll take anything you can get. So that's the clan mission done there. So what I want to do now is just to work my way up to, I think the best thing I can do, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get any further than this one. We can do this one, but you have to deal 500,000 damage to the Demon Lord. And you saw we just did that, but you have to have this mission unlocked for that to count. Some of these missions are retroactive, others aren't. This one isn't, so we only going to be able to get as far as this one today until we get more clan boss keys. And this one's going to take a while as well. 35 arena champions. But anyway, we can definitely work our way through here. Clear stage 4 or higher of the Minotaur's Labyrinth 2 times. We can do that one. We can actually go higher than stage 4. We can go to stage 9. Can we even do stage 10? Let's try if we can do stage 10. Okay, yeah, so we can do it. That's another 33 points for the Novice Tournament. And actually, just while we're there, I will show you my progress on the Novice Tournament. I'm currently sitting in 4th place. It's a very competitive tournament. Now, normally, if you're a new player starting at any other time, this tournament is normally pretty easy to win. And as you can see, almost everyone in my tournament here have the same clan tag as me. So these guys are all in my clan. I think my entire clan is in this tournament. And you can see normally these are the kind of the points that you would normally get. Right? So and if you can beat this kind of thing, that would be fine. There's very rare do you ever see points as high as this in a novice tournament. But obviously everybody's doing the free-to-play challenge. I would like to finish in one of the top 3. I think top spot is that's probably pushed a bit too far. We've only got 6 hours to do. That's going to be very difficult even to finish in the top 3. But I think I'm performing pretty well in 4th spot. But if I can just get a little bit higher in that top 3 spot, I will be happy. But anyway, so I'm going to work on these missions and let's see if we can get a bit further on. Okay, mission complete. Now we need to unlock a mastery for a champion. Looks like we've just got her to do, so we'll just chuck on some crit rate. Really doesn't matter. I'm probably not going to end up keeping her at all. But we now have this one here. We got some shards to pull. So I think I'm going to carry on working on these missions, and I'm going to obviously try and progress further in campaign and some of the dungeon levels to try and get into 3rd place in the next 6 hours. But to end off today, let's pull 3 shards from the ancient shard things. We've got a progressive chance here, so we can choose what champions we want to pull. Now obviously I do not want to pull a legendary, because if we pull them, they have to go in a vault, or I just use them to feed into other champions, which would be an awful thing to happen. But in terms of epic champions, we can use those. And I think Farak and the Fat would be one of the best choices out of these 3. So that's what we're hoping to get. Right, anyway, 3 champions, 3 chances to get an epic champion. We don't get one here. We get a Harrier. Now, because I'm pretty much an endgame player on my main account, a lot of these I don't even look at anymore, so I forget what they do. Extra chance for critical hit. We've got a poison. 1 enemy 3 times. Oh, that's quite good for Fire Knight, maybe. Poison debuff. Kale's a better poisoner. Does have... Oh, it has an ally attack. That's interesting. Okay, not the worst, but can be outshined by others. Okay, let's see. Who else do we get? Oh, an epic. Oh, Royal Guard. Oh, that's a big pull. That is a big, big pull. He is a fantastic champion. He has an enemy max HP skill. Attacks all enemies. Damage increases according to the enemy max HP. So the stronger the enemy, the more damage he does. He also does decreased speed, which is a fantastic debuff. And a decreased defense on his A1, which is great. Okay, he's going straight into my clan boss team for the decreased defense. Be quite good. And enemy max HP. Does a decent amount of damage to the clan boss as well. And attack in all dungeons. You go into dungeon teams. Great for waves because he does a lot of damage to everybody. So yeah, that's a great, great pull. And we've got one more to do as well. It's a rare. Okay, Magma Blood. I don't think he's really any good. A small chance of a stun on the A1. AoE on the A2, decrease accuracy. 2 times random. Each hit has a 60% chance of placing a bomb, debuffs bombs. Can be interesting in like arena, but he's not consistent enough to really do it. So probably not really worth anything on that one. But Royal Guard, that's a massive, massive pull. So that's a great way of ending the episode. Well, thank you for watching today for this update. That was day 2 and day 3 progress, and I'll come back to you in a day or two with some more progress, and hopefully I'll be making my way up those leaderboards. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.